Hi everyone, Natan Verhovsky here, back with vlog number 8, and here we have the second installment in the Personal Momentum Peak Performance Program. Today what we'll be looking at is intensity and focus. We'll be discussing 3 different points of theory. We'll look at 2 different exercises, one mental, one physical, and of course I'll leave you with the personal mastery exercise. I wanted to put it into context between the first component, which was intent and desire, this component, which is intensity and focus, and of course, the other side of the equation, productivity and energy, the end output and outcome that we're looking for. And I think the easiest way to help everyone understand how everything interrelates and plays would be to look at a simple analogy, let's say, of a teenager needing to clean their room before they can go out and hang out with their friends. And so if they had the first component, intent, desire, and that desire was just 100% to clean the room so they could get the heck out of there and go play, then that would be great. But if they had none of this second component, what we're talking about today, intensity or focus, then it would just be a whole bunch of wanting and no actual doing. And of course, that would affect the other side of the equation, and very little productivity would be achieved. If instead we looked at just intensity and just the component of focus, then we'd have this ability to run around like a chicken with their heads cut off, and we'd be super focused and super intense, but with no desire and without any real set of intent of what the heck we need to get done. Again, a lot of busy work and productivity negatively affected. So we need to find a way to increase both. And we talked about in vlog number 7, that first pillar and what we can do for your intent and your desire. And now today, let's focus on more details of where we can go with intensity and focus. The first principle, the first point of theory we can go a little bit deeper into would be that all power comes from within. And this is a central concept, that no one, no thing has any power over you. There's no ability for anything to have any influence over you unless you choose to give it that power and that control. So there is no separation between your mind, your body, anything and anyone, and every other event around you. And because of that, all power has to logically come from within. Where else would it come from? The second point that I wanted to touch upon would be that now is the moment of power. And it's critical that you understand that you're not bound by any past experience or any current thought or any future consideration. And that because of that timelessness, you are 100% free, but only to the degree that you realize and act on this. And lastly, I'd like to delve a little bit into fear, the word F-E-A-R, and how fear can be a false education appearing real. Any self-limiting, self-imposed beliefs that you have can instantly be changed. Because the subconscious mind, in certain capacities, acts much like a vacuum, a newer, better, more efficient, more effective idea instantly comes in and would replace any older, less effective, less efficient thought or belief system that you might have had. And it does it painlessly and instantly and effortlessly. And those 3 points, all power comes from within, now is the moment of power, and fear is a false education appearing real. Those are the principles that would guide intensity and focus in this second pillar. Now quickly let's examine 2 exercises. A mental one, known as the mental scream drill, and a physical one, known as the centering drill. The centering drill is a physical exercise that you can do in order to alleviate everything from feeling a little clumsy, feeling a little disconnected on a physical level, all the way to emotionally needing to reset and recenter and ground yourself. So hands down by the side, feet shoulder width apart. From here, your eyes can be open. It would be a lot easier because it's very easy to fall over if you're doing it with your eyes closed. And at a later time, as a more advanced routine, we absolutely would recommend that you try that. But first, with your eyes open, lean as far forward with your knees straight, your hips straight, your body straight like a pencil. Lean as far forward as you can without losing your balance. If you lose your balance, stop. That was too far. Hold that for a second. And now come back to center. Now lean as far back as you can. Body straight, knees straight. Hold that for a second. And now back to center. And now to the left. As far as you can, don't lose your balance. The point is to hold for 1 second and back to center. Now all the way to the other side. Right, and hold for 1 second, straight line, and back to center. And now we'll continue to do this. And each time we go out and come back to center, we can actually skip stopping at center. So we'll go from all the way forward, straight to all the way back, and we'll go less and less, less and less, till it just naturally finds a perfect pocket from your front to your back. Let's begin. And a little less, 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 less. There. Now I feel I'm perfectly centered between front and back. So now, left to right to back, and now back to the right, back to the left, less, less, less. And you're going for a feeling. It'll feel like you fall right into a pocket. And give yourself a little test, a little forward, a little back, a little left, a little right. There. You should feel perfectly centered. Now, for the mental drill, it'll be the mental scream drill. This is a wonderful anxiety buster, done in any way for any capacity. First, this is mental, so we will want to eliminate distractions, especially till you're more advanced. All you'd want to do is take a look inside. So close your eyes, deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Here, imagine in your stomach a ball of energy. It could be any color, any shape that you want. And it'd probably be a dark color. And inside is negativity. It's like a ball with all the most nasty, negative feelings about yourself that you have. All the anxiety, all the pain, all the frustration, all the fear, all the doubt, everything that you've ever had that just makes you feel horrible inside. Squeeze it, put it into this ball. Squeeze it down tighter and tighter and tighter, and squeeze it inside you. Every breath you take, squishing it tighter and tighter, and hold, and in your mind scream. Just inside, squeeze every muscle in your body and let it explode. And let it go. And know that as it explodes, and know that as it screams, you can hold on to it as long as you can hold that mental scream. And when you can't mentally scream anymore, and you've completely let it go, take a deep breath, open your eyes, breathe out through your mouth, and relax. Repeat if needed. And that is your mental scream drill. From here, and I apologize for the length of vlog number 8, there's a lot of detail that we've covered here. I'd like to leave you with a personal mastery exercise. What I'd want you to list is 3 fears, false educations appearing real, that you've overcome in your life, and how you found what the real truth was that broke those apart and set you free. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Natan Verhosky. Thank you. Talk soon.